What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video at Garage Rats, where we work on our shit boxes and, you know, junk, literally. This is junk. The name of the car is junk. That's junk. We're not working on junk today. I was just working on a downpipe, but you'll see that in another video. And this thing. But like I said, we're going to be doing that in a different video. This one is going to be more focused towards one of the other cars that hasn't gotten any attention, and there's good reason why, and that is the RSX. If you want to know about the car, it's a 2002 Acura RSX. It's extremely stock. The engine's pretty much completely stock. It's got some innovative mounts, the stiff poly mounts. It's got some energy suspension, K-Sport coilovers, NK wheels, EBC brakes, and a HKS high power exhaust, the biggest one they make for it, which is a 2.5 inch diameter all the way through, and then a 4-inch exit. And I love the car. The car's great. It's got subs, it's got stereo, and I love it. Problem is I haven't been able to drive it because in Arizona you have to have a passing catalytic converter for it not to throw a code, and if it throws a code when you do your emissions, you're smoked. So this car has not been driving and has been sitting here for some time for multiple reasons. One of them being the cat emissions won't pass, and then the second one is cooling. So the fans have been dying for some time, and I've been replacing them with OEM replacements or you know, takeoffs from other cars like these. And I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I'm ready to throw them all away because I'm tired of dealing with it, and today we can finally do that. Because we got ourselves some help from Mishimoto. You can't see the box for Mishimoto. I just want to be able to drive it again. So we're gonna flip it around. I need to get a trickle charger on it because the battery is dead. It's been sitting for some time. So we're gonna jump it, flip it around, trickle charge it, and also start working on it. So do the thing. Yeah, this poor thing is neglected. So I'm gonna pull these off and remove the battery and put it on the trickle. I need to take the bumper off and try to get to the radiator. I might have to do something like take this off, which is that bolt, maybe part of this. We'll see. We're gonna just start taking things apart. Alright, so this is going to be a challenge, I think, because this part right here, so this guy, this, and this need to all come out. I gotta disconnect it here for the, you know, the condenser line or the AC line here and the ground tab. And then I need to remove the bolt back there just so I can get access to all the fans and the radiator unobstructed, because the radiator itself is not coming out. So, let's try and do this. Alright, so quick recap. Disconnected the sensor, the 4 bolts that hold this in, pulled the radiator brackets here, unbolt the 2 bolts on the top of the fans, disconnect the AC fans down there on the bottom, the main cooling fans on the right. AC fan comes out first. It just comes, well, you got to take out the bottle, which is 1 bolt, like right here. Disconnect the bottle, take it out, which it just slides off the front here. Once you have that out, disconnect the cable, 2 bolts, pulls the fan out straight, comes out nice and easy. This one, 2 bolts, disconnect that, and it slides out, kind of a pain, so you gotta like wiggle this around and like try to slide it this way and then up. You might have to pull these bolts back out. Like I put these back for safekeeping. So now we got all this room in here for fans. And that lovely bitch. Alright, so now we're going to open up the Mishimoto Fan Shroud and E-fans, which I think these are Spalls. I don't know, they're just slim E-fans. So, and they're direct plug-in, no fan kit required apparently. So I'm guessing they match the same amperage draw as the OEM fans, which is a good thing because then you don't have to mess with extra stuff. So let's see what's in the box. Open this up, big old bag, and it's got some foam. I've done this road before. Hardware, and oh cool, we got an air freshener. It's a penguin. That's kind of cool. I wonder what that smells like. Probably something to do with Japan. Then we got 4 bolts, some nuts and washers, lock washers and stuff. And then we've got this. So these are Mishi fans. They're not gonna Spall, but they're cool. Let's see it. So let's disconnect this and make sure we still bolt everything up to it. I think we're gonna have a problem already because of the overflow. I don't know what they want me to do with that, but let's see what we do. Look where the tab is. You're gonna see that that hole is kind of to the bottom right of it, and it's not exactly there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill into this plastic so I can put the bolts in the rear. I'm also gonna put that foam on the sides over here so that it gets a good seal with the radiator itself and everything. Similar to what we do with Junk's radiator. Alright, here you can kind of see some of the problem. Where those align is way off the hole, but then again, this is a non-OEM radiator. This is a TYC, but you can tell it's not that aligned. So I'm going to try and drill a hole, you know, or elongate it or something, so that way maybe I can fit it in there a little bit better. But I don't know. Alright, so camera died, so I'm just gonna do this manual with the phone. The Mishimoto Fan Shroud for the Type-S is in the car. So let's talk about problems. Number one, I have a TYC radiator that someone obviously replaced it with something because I think there was a front-end collision at one point, but the radiator and the shroud do not fit on the bottom because it just don't fit. The holes are off. The top fits fine. There's enough of the tape to go all the way around, as you saw. The only thing that they definitely do not have is no provisions to mount the overflow. And the overflow on the AC fan, it bolts here, and there's a provision for it here, but there's no nut on this fan, so I'm guessing that wasn't used. But so it bolts in there, and there's a provision for it here. So they don't have any of that with their setup because the fans would be in the way. So those are my only complaints so far. I'm charging my battery, so we'll check in just a few minutes with that and try the fans out. But everything's plugged in, installed, turned on, yada yada yada, and now we can see if the fans work. All right, so it's back together now. The battery's charged more or less. I need to do some deep runs with it, or deep cycle, whatever, charging with it, because it's unhappy right now. But whatever. Normally I take this on a first drive, but we ain't got registration because the damn thing is needs emissions. Emissions not bad. You probably should get the radiator with it if you're gonna do it, because ultimately at the end of the day, their part is going to match up to their part. So especially if you've replaced from an OEM radiator, results may vary. So consider that if you're buying one of these or you're in the market for it for your RSX Type-S. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this is a quick, informative thing. Like I said, if it was, leave a thumbs up. We'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.